Boom, boom, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so we got a little bit of Goddess of Genesis S up today. So, I'm sure if you're checking through my videos, previous videos, you'll notice that I did a couple videos on this game in relation to the situation that they caused by removing the ability to obtain the Genesis tarot cards here, which are very key to the game because all of the important pools that allow you to focus on your characters come from Genesis tarot cards. In the Asia server and places like that, they get Genesis tarot cards just for playing the game. That was removed from the global version when it launched. So that, as they say, is that. Now, I was under the impression that they probably, in an effort to keep the global server alive, that they were going to try to introduce the Genesis tarot cards in events and whatnot. That has not happened. They've got several events up. This is the current event that was up. The first event that was up was an event to get an actual skin for Merlin. It was a nice looking skin, but for 5,000 star stones, it clearly was not worth it. This is the next event that they've got up. It's called Archangel's Visit. And if you look at the trophy rewards, you will see that they are just giving you the standard Destiny tarot cards. There are no Genesis tarot cards in here whatsoever. None. So they're not going to be interacting with that. There's no way to get shards. I thought that they could possibly bypass this summoning option here to get these characters. Again, these are not raid up banners. Okay, I got some other people asking me on that. This is not an 80% chance to get this character. There's a 2% chance that you'll get an SSR character, and then there's an 80% chance based on that 2.20 chance that if you do hit the 2.20 chance, there's an 80% chance that you'll actually get Mary or Merlin in this case. So this is not an 80% chance. This is not a raid up banner in any way, shape, or form. This is the standard same draw that you get from the standard gacha. It's not in any way going to increase your ability to get an SSR character. It's still going to be 2.20%. It's just that if you do get an SSR character off of that 2.20% pool, then there's a pretty good chance it'll be one of the banner because you have an 80% chance that it will be whatever's on the banner. And that's required because it takes so many dupes to increase the strength of your characters that you need to have something like this in place so that people can work on the characters they like. Global, that's not going to happen. I'm pretty much convinced that right now that the game's broken for global. There's just no other way around it. Your team in global is going to be based on luck. You're going to have to focus on the team that you pull from this SR summon right here, and that's just it. I got lucky. I did get dual pull yesterday, and I managed to pull Hades. Hades right now is up to 4-star. Hades is one of the characters I've been focusing on. He's in my team, so I got lucky, and I got enough shards to raise him up. But these other characters, that's just gotta have to play it by ear. I'm purchasing the 2 a day, so I'll be able to get some of these characters up in probably. If you look at it right here, it's probably, in a couple, probably sometime in the middle of next week, I'll be able to bring Lilith and maybe Dracula, who's the second one I'm focused on, up to, and bring them up to 4-star. But then I'm going to have to go to 100 shards, okay? So getting 2 a day with 100 shards is going to take 50 days. So it's going to be a month and a half before I can get them up to, 5-star, and so forth, and so on. So it's going to take a long time, and that's the only way to get it. So it's going to be piecemeal like that. And I was hoping that there would be a function, because I want to focus on the characters I got, but hitting from the draw is just it's hit or miss basically. So I think the game. I'm not exactly sure how long the game's going to last. Still, I'm unable to make the determination. So let's go ahead and do a 10 pool here on the Destiny Tarot. Now you can use star stones on this pool as well. So you can get a fair number of pools. They don't seem to be being too stingy with the See there, nothing. So I did get a Medusa, which is lucky for me because she's in my team. Not using any of the other characters, but I might be able to. I might be able to bring. I think this is Snow White. Yeah, I might be able to bring. No, I'm still short 60 to bring her up. At 15, so no, still 60 to bring her up as well. So it's all going to be based on luck. It's going to be whatever you can pull. I do have 14 of these. They expected that you're going to get about 40 or 50 of these by the time you hit level 70. I mean, I'm at level 40. I would be powering through the game. So that's why I've got 14. I did one pull a while back. None of these characters are interest to me. I'm not interested in Artemis. I do have Lilith, but I'm not building from her. In this one, I do have Dracula, but Mary's but I don't need the link for that, so that's not something I'm looking for. My team focus right now is Lilith, Hades, Tori, Dracula, and Medusa is my current team, and I've got Lilith coming off as the first supporter. Second supporter is Jester, and my third supporter is Loki. And doing that, I'm able to get the Earth and the Dark polarity advantage, elemental advantage, and then I can rotate it around and bring in Venus if I want to get the fire advantage, and then I can rotate and bring in Poseidon and throw somebody else in from the water team using one of these two, and I can get the water advantage. Okay, so I'm in I got the formation where I can get whatever advantage best suits whatever enemies I'm going up against, which that's what it's allowed me to progress through the game fairly easy. I'm at 15 right now, getting ready to start on 15 in normal elite. I'm in 14 as well too. Got to go back and clear up a few of these here. A lot of times, sometimes I'll lose one person. It's not surprising. I can't get them all up to 5 stars. Once I get them up to 5 stars, I should be able to do it fairly easy. But yeah, so it's just working through the game. But these events not encouraging in any way, shape, or form. To something that allowing you to do what you need to do, and the dupes that's required to completely max out your characters. I think it takes 11 dupes to fully full star up your character and fully ascend them. That's just going to take forever. I mean, literally forever if you're only getting 2 a day, 2 shards a day. So it could be a year just to get your characters up to full. That's not a game that's going to be any fun to play. The game is the key is to get your characters up, get a max, so you can start doing the in-game content. And that's not going to be an option with this game. You're going to have to focus on it. You could probably, it's all going to be coast up to the Dutch. It's RNG. That's what it is. It's the luck of the draw. Is what's going to be the focus of this game. The only thing that prevented that was the summons, being able you to focus on which characters you want. If you saw the last banners, they had Dracula, they had everybody up in the last banners, and there was no problem. But we didn't get these tickets like they do in the Asia server. So yeah, there's really no way for this game to be successful in global until they deduce some way to either A, give us Genesis tarot cards, or B, a little bit faster way to acquire shards, maybe where we could get 5 or 6, 7, or 10 from an event, like a 10 shard choice of whichever character, but with events again, that would make things a little bit quicker. But nah, this is not going to be this is not something that I would look forward to playing on a daily basis, because the progression is going to be way too slow. Now, you could dump a lot of money. They do have option to buy the Genesis Tarot cards, which is, again, blatant money grab. Get rid of the main function for leveling up your characters in global. That way forcing us to pay. So blatant money grab. Don't like that as well. And then last but not least, the grinding. The grinding is not that bad, to be quite truthful. You're going to spend a lot of time in the Astral Shore, because to level up your characters' equipment, you need to get these and these 2 right here. Okay, the third thing that you need, it can be purchased in the shop, but they give you currency to at least get some of it. It's going to slow your progress, but again, but these are the two. So you're going to have to bounce between these two, because you can't get these here and you can't get these here. So there's none of these that I can see down here have both. So these should be disappearing. So you'll have to start focusing on these levels down here. There's which is not a problem. It's you have to do it, but it doesn't take that long. These are the two events that are up. Like I say again, you can get pack materials for Alice. I've already got Alice, so I'm not using her in my team. But yeah, so that's where it is. I really can't say that this is a game worth playing. I mean, it's only been 2 events. I've got to give it till Christmas. If they do something really nice on Christmas, I might stick around. But if not, I'll probably just drop it. There are several other games that I want to get that I want to start playing and test out to see if they're worth playing as well too. Lord of Heroes is one. It just got finally they removed the ban on having an emulator such as BlueStacks or LD. So I was going to give that a try as well too. But if they had kept the Genesis Tarot tickets, I would not have any trouble saying, yeah, this is a great game to play. It is, because the battles are dynamic. I love the way that they have the synergy. As I said, I'm a big fan of synergy, strategizing to build teams. I just love that. But the fact of the matter is that the way to build this game and to build your team that you want, it's just not feasible without getting the tarot cards. And I'm not willing to spend several $100s on Genesis tarot cards on a banner that's not rate up. These are not rate up banners, as I said previously. They're not. It's still 2.2%, and if you get the 2.2, then there's an 80% chance that you get. But that's not a rate up banner. Okay, a rate up banner is the base 2.2% would be raised to 5, or 6 if they really wanted to do it. If they had that, they could probably get a lot more people to want the whales to actually spend money for Genesis tarot cards. But everything I'm hearing is, I heard a lot of people have already dropped the game. I've already noticed that it's been exceedingly difficult to get Astral Shore to do team farming on the Astral Shore, which is a big part of the game if you want to level up your equipment. I've been noticing it's exceedingly difficult to get Astral Shore on the higher levels of the tier. There's one up there, none there, bunch of them on 25 and 20 and 15. But see, there's just not a lot of teams going. So and this is the only place to get that stuff. I had to wait like 5 minutes yesterday to get a team, even on a low turn. I never did spend about 2 hours when I was playing the game looking back on a high level, so I could start doing high level farming in the Astral Shore, so I could start getting start building up the mithril. And there just nobody was on. I could not get a team. I'm going to try to solo it today. I might be. Well, go ahead and try it. Let's see what happens. So that was the actual setup that I was looking. So I'll show you my team here. So we got Medusa. I always put Lilith in. I bring that's Lucifer, actually. This is Lilith. And then I always put Dracula in the center because of his soul link. He can link up by the buffs. And then I put Hades in right here. So as you can see, I have a 3 and 3 on fire right now, but she does a lot more damage with the poison. So if she'll finish off a lot of characters with that poison if they're low health. So I stick her in. So now I have earth and that. So as you can see, I have to do a little bit of playing if I want to get water. I'll bring her back in, and then stick in one of these 3. But I put them all in the support function. But that allows me to get water if I need it, but I really haven't needed it. Dark, earth, and I like the dark buff because it's a straight damage bonus. So I do like that. I noticed that I was doing a lot more successful when playing that when I was doing it with the damage buff. So let's see how far we can get in this. I have not tried this before from my own standpoint. I've been doing it with a team. See, they hit pretty hard. Even with the 50% damage reduction, Lilith is still getting, Lucifer is still getting nailed pretty hard. So I don't think I'm going to be able to complete it. Because after these get killed, there'll be another one pop up. See, they just, yeah, they shot straight for Lilith. Or Lucifer. So I'm not quite, yeah, I'm not quite to where I need to be yet. I mean, I'm getting close. But, you know, I'm at 40. I haven't done my daily stuff today to level up my characters. I'm making a dent, but as you can see, it's just not going to. It's not going to be enough. Yeah, I'm doing some, I'm doing a pretty good set. Okay, this is his skill. This is Dracula's main skill. It's pretty cool actually. It does pretty good damage. Okay, we lost Medusa. So now she does poison, which is why I bring her in last. I was seriously considering bringing her in first, but the problem is, and I was initially, and then when I got Lilith, I decided to put her first, primarily because of the fact that Lilith does a ton of damage on one. See, she just not annihilated that character. So she does a really ton of damage. So I bring her. Okay, so I did 3-star. I did complete it because I only lost the one, so I should be able to claim the ticket. Now see, this is what you want. You want to get that. See, you want to get some of these. So these are the two things that you need. You only get one each time, and it takes like 9. So yeah, I can claim the ticket now. Unfortunately, it's not something you can't blitz. If you want to blitz it, they don't have a blitzing option here inside of this. So you have to complete it, which is no big deal. You just keep soloing it if you want to, but that's a little bit, So you just look for a team and keep farming it. So as you can see, it's doable. You don't have to have a team, but I want to be able to farm higher levels and get more of those faster. I don't solo the level. I farm the team on the next level that I don't beat, just because it's better, options. You also want to shoot for the highest level that you can, of course. So it's got some pluses. I really do love the graphics, and I love the dynamic battle. The fact that you have to strategize for teams, but they've just really gimped this game in global big time. I can't, no matter which way I look at it, it's just got money grab written all over it. I mean, the Genesis tarot cards are what you need, and the only way to get those is purchase them. That's the only way to purchase those are with real world money, because as you can see, nowhere in the currency shop are they anywhere here. You can get your tarot cards with the star stones. You can get Destiny tarot cards. So they've got do your recharge and do your packs. But to get the actual Genesis tarot cards, you got to spend money. Okay, see, $50 you can get 30 of them. Okay, that's right here is what they're 30 a pop, just to get 30, because they understand that that's not enough, because this summon is a weak summon. Okay, it allows you, if you do hit it, to get the better chance of getting your character, but it's still a weak summon. It's not a rate up. I know the people that bought this, they did not get the character, were unhappy, left the game. I know that happened to four people who subscribed to my channel. DM me, said they quit. So they understood after I explained to them that that's not an 80% rate up. It's not a rate up. It's still 2.2%. So the chances of getting it are 2.2%, which means that's just 2%. It's just not going to happen very often. You could purchase 200 of the tickets, maybe get it once or twice if you're lucky, but that's about it. So it's just not feasible. Asia, I want what Asia's got. I want the Genesis to be available in the game, just like everything else. Full game. This is not it. So I'm not recommending this game to anybody, and I'm not even recommending it to whales. I'm serious. If this banner was a rate up banner for these characters, yeah, it might be worthy for a whale to actually go for it. Drop 30, 60, 90, you could get you know, drop $90, you could get a bunch of these, you know, of the Genesis cards, and you'd probably hit this several times. But these are not rate up banners. It's still 2.2%, so it's still you know, a low rate on that. And then on top of that, it's only 80%. So there's still a 20% chance that you won't get what's on the banner. So it's just not feasible to me. If you were getting these tickets throughout the game, I'm not saying I had to give you a lot, and I'm not of course not as many. But if you, then it might be something to consider. But you don't. I'm up to level 40 right now, 41. I've gotten 24 of those tickets so far. I had 10, which I used a while back just to see what it was like, and this 10 right here. And I've got 14, so that's 24 tickets. So that's about right when I hit level 70. If I do make it to level 70 before I just decide to, you know, throw in the towel, so to speak, then I might actually achieve the 40 or 50 that they're talking. But that looks like it's going to be about right. But no, I just don't. Yeah, it's not a game worth playing. There's a lot of other games out there where you can have more fun, build the team that you want, play the game. This is just not it. You know, I was hoping it really would be because I was looking forward to it, but no. The minute they took out the Genesis cards from the game, just for global, not for Asia, just for global, they pretty much broke the type of game it is. You need a mechanic like that summon, Genesis Terra Summon, for a game that requires so many dupes to fully max out and power up your character. So, no. Not something that I'm looking at. So, yeah, that's it. So, thanks a lot for watching. Probably won't be doing any more videos on this particular game, but I'll still be, you know, doing my other games, Azur Lane, Destiny Child, Danmachi. I'll be throwing up another video on Mass for the Dead, and such like that. I'll be doing all my other games, and I'm going to be picking up some new games. I'm thinking about Lord of Heroes, and maybe Shining Beta. I like to tease it. It's Shining Beyond. It's coming out of beta, so I'll probably take a look at that again. I had problems with that game previously when it was in beta due to dropouts and stuff that were annoying. So I stopped playing it. I was hoping that after it went out of beta, they would have it fixed. So once that's out, we'll give it a run and see what happens. I got a lot of views on those videos. It was a good game. It's a really good game. Complete opposite of this game. In fact, that they gave you numerous ways to get shards for whichever characters you want. There are events where character specific, so you could get weapons and items specific to the type of character. Not necessarily focused on the character that was on for that event banner, but there were ways to get just generic equipment for another character of that same type. So, you know, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. And they also had you know, a blacksmith option where you could forge shards. Love that too. None of that's in this game. So, but yeah, so no, money grab. Too much of a money grab for me. So, but I'll give it a shot. Maybe they'll do something nice over Christmas. Maybe change something. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. But I probably won't be doing any more videos on it unless you see something, as I see something changing that sort of adjusts my mindset on the game. But don't see it right now. I know for a fact that it's been losing subscribers, and that's noticeable. It usually takes about 2 to 3 weeks. People realize what's up, and they, you know, stop playing the game because there's just so many other games on the market that do have a different mindset, and they don't feel the requirement to, you know, try to do a blatant money grab, which is what I believe this game is. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe, click on that bell ding. You'll be notified each time I do drop a video. So this is Kenrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.